Hello, welcome back. I'm Ron. If you're new to the channel, I just got back from the big island of Hawaii, but that's not what this video is about. If you want to see a travel video on that, let me know in the comments down below. This video is about something else. You know, 10 years doesn't seem like a long time ago, but somewhere between the age of 48 and 58, where I am now, something definitely changed. Not just my age, the way I think. When I was 48, work was my focus. I was still paying child support. I'm sure you can, or some of you can relate to that. My two youngest boys weren't even in college yet. So promotions mattered, raises mattered, titles mattered. Being the guy at work everyone could count on mattered. And now those things, well, they're still important. They just aren't at the top of my list anymore. I've finished the child support. My kids are out of college. I worked for the same company for over 33 years now. I went through a divorce that nearly wiped me out financially. I've raised my 5 kids. Now I have grandkids. I've spent decades climbing the corporate ladder. And now retirement, well, it isn't so far off into the distance. It's something I actually think about almost daily now. So today, I wanted to share what I understand about work and life at 58 that I didn't give much thought to at 48. Now, not because I've got it all figured out. Trust me, I still don't. Life just has a funny way of teaching lessons that no book, podcast, or motivational speaker ever will. When I was younger, I thought the aim was to become indispensable. Stay late at work, answer emails late into the evening, volunteer for projects, be the guy who's always saying yes. Don't be the first guy out the door at the end of the day. And don't get me wrong, I don't regret working hard. Hard work helped me provide for my family, and it's gotten me where I am today. It also helped me save enough that retirement is actually within my grasp. I can see it. But here's what I eventually learned. Companies appreciate hard work, they do, but companies also move on, with or without you. People retire, people quit, people get laid off. And by Monday morning, someone else is sitting in your chair or that other chair. And that's not to be cynical. That's just how the real world works. So hard work, yeah, take pride in what you do. Just don't make your job your entire identity. Because one day you're going to leave that job you have, and your life better have something waiting for you besides just the alarm clock. I've learned that money absolutely matters. Don't get this wrong. Anyone who tells you otherwise probably hasn't been through a financial disaster or a hardship or a bad divorce, let's say. I have, so I'm speaking from firsthand experience. Life can change overnight. Don't think it can't, because it will. You can spend years building something and watch a big chunk of it disappear in the blink of an eye. That experience changed me. It made me save more, plan more, think differently, reassess who and how I spend my time, and who I decide to spend it with. Today, I'm grateful for every dollar that I've invested, not because it makes me feel rich, but because it's brought me something far more valuable. Options, the ability to say, I don't have to keep doing this forever. That's freedom. But here's the funny thing. Once you've reached that point, you realize another $10,000 or $20,000 isn't nearly as exciting as another week doing what you really love to do or enjoy doing. Things like another vacation with the wife or watching your grandkids, grow up. Money's important. I'm not oblivious to that fact. But in the back of your mind, always remember this. Time is priceless. You can always make more money, but you can't ever buy back time once it's gone. Here's another lesson that I've learned, and nobody really warns you about this one either. When you're 28, 10 years feels like forever. At 58, I swear I blinked, and the time is now flying by me. I ask myself, how in the world did this happen? It's funny, when you're young, you spend your whole life trying to save money. When you're older, you start trying to save time, and you quickly realize one of those is impossible to ever get back. 20 years ago, success looked like promotions, raises, better job titles, bigger retirement accounts. Today, success for me is waking up healthy and realizing I'm still here. Being able to work out, lift weights, which I still love, traveling with my wife, flying my drones, see them behind me, and going to places I've never been before. Making YouTube videos like this because I enjoy creating something, not because I have to. Success isn't having the biggest paycheck anymore. It's having choices. It's having options. That might be the biggest shift in my mind in all of this. Okay, here's another lesson that nobody really thinks about as much as you think they do. This one took me way too long in my own life probably to learn as well. I used to replay conversations in my head, wonder if I said something wrong or didn't say it correctly, wonder what people thought about me. And now I've realized everyone else is busy worrying about themselves. We're all staring into our own movie. Nobody is analyzing your performance nearly as much as you may think. And that's actually very liberating once you realize that. Lesson 6, retirement isn't about doing nothing. I used to think retirement meant slowing down. Now I think it means finally getting to choose. I'm not going to stop learning. I'm not going to stop creating. I'm not going to stop working out or lifting weights. I enjoy that way too much. Although my knees and my back often tell me to slow it down a little bit, retirement isn't the end. It's finally getting to spend my time the way I want to spend it. Now, there was one lesson, actually probably the biggest lesson of all, that had absolutely nothing to do with work and had everything to do with who you come home to after work. I've been in relationships where I felt like I was constantly trying to please someone else, trying to meet expectations that seemed to change daily or weekly, trying to earn acceptance instead of simply being accepted. Looking back, I don't think I really understood what a healthy relationship looked like till I was older. Then I met my current wife and everything changed. She didn't try to fix me. She didn't try to redesign me into her own version of the perfect husband. She just accepted me for who I was. Imagine that. Now, she'd probably tell you I own a few too many cameras or drones, or maybe FPVs. I tell her, these are investments, sweetheart. But here's the thing. She laughs with me. She supports me. She encourages all the crazy hobbies that keep life interesting. She respects me. And that's more valuable than anything else, anything I could own, obviously. If I could sit down with my younger self, I'd tell myself one thing: don't settle, never settle. Not for a career that makes you miserable, not for a life that isn't really yours, and definitely not for the wrong relationship. Because the right person doesn't make you feel like you have to earn their love or their respect. They simply love you or care about you simply for who you are. Now, saying that, whether finding my current wife was luck or a good decision on my part, maybe a little of both, I honestly don't know. But I'm lucky to have someone like her in my life. Hopefully you have someone in your life like that as well. And if you don't, you might want to reevaluate where you're at. Okay, let's wrap this up. If there's one thing I've learned over the last 10 years, it's this: life isn't a straight line. You'll make mistakes. Some of them will cost you more than you've ever imagined. You'll lose things. You'll rebuild. You'll watch your kids grow up. Maybe you'll become a grandparent. You'll realize that retirement isn't something you just arrive at one day. It's something that you've been preparing for your entire life. If I could leave you with one piece of advice, it would be this: work hard, save your money, definitely take care of your health, spend more time with people who bring you peace, and don't postpone living while you're waiting to retire. Because one day you'll wake up, look in the mirror, wonder where the last 30 years actually went, and realize the moments you remember most had very little to do with your job or your career. Now, after everything I've been through, I don't think retirement is the finish line. Maybe I never really thought that. I think it's just the beginning of another chapter of your life. Now, thanks for watching. If you're somewhere between in your 40s, 50s, 60s, or you've already retired, I'd genuinely love to hear from you. What's one thing you understand today that your younger self probably didn't? Leave a comment down below. I read every single one of them. I really do. And I'll see you all in the next video. Have a nice weekend.